Alright guys, this is from Taylor Slate, who sent this, and he's been sending me emails every day wanting to know if this thing has arrived. So I'm a little bit worried about getting into it. We got a whole letter here. He calls it's called the Face Lock for Face Your Fears. Got all kinds of alien tech in it, and be careful when you got it. And then the little cute thing here, lift if needed. It's got that taped down. Hopefully we won't have to lift that, Tyler, but let's see if we can get into this thing. It is a Yale style keyway, and might be, we'll feel it out. It might be as many as 7 pins. I do have a mummified key here. Oops, a mummified key, but hopefully we don't need that until it's time to gut it. So we'll just throw that over there. Get this thing set up. Yeah, Tyler's been tracking this thing pretty carefully. Make sure it arrives safely in the lock lab. Let's see what we got here. I think with a Yale, you have 2 choices. You can use a really small tension wrench in the top, like this. That will work. Or, and I prefer this actually, I'm going to try something in the bottom of the keyway. And the reason I'm going to use it in the bottom of the keyway is because if you use the bottom of the keyway with this one and you go clockwise, you don't get in your own way here when you're trying. Let me get a pick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You got a piece of warding here, so you can't work from the bottom of the keyway. You have to work from that right ledge. So by putting bottom of the keyway, you don't take up any of your working space, and that top of the keyway doesn't get in your way. And sometimes I have trouble getting behind the top of the keyway wrench anyway. So let's see what we got here. All right, Tyler. Let's see. Let me count these first. Crunchy and variable springs. That's what I can tell you. I'm counting 6, so it's long enough for 7, but I think it's only got 6 in there. All right, let's see what Tyler's got. What kind of alien tech have you inherited here? All right, all the way in. I'm going to put light tension and feel my way along. I'm hoping, there we go. I got a crunch on about 5, I think. Looking for any kind of feedback, and I got nothing. A little counter rotation there on 1. And I got to click on 2 clicks on him. Okay, I'm going to start in the back again. Okay, I'm on 6, getting a little counter rotation. Okay, I got a false set going. I got more counter rotation on 5. And I've lost the false set. Okay, let's check 1, see if he is the gatekeeper. Let me check 6. There, okay, I feel like 6 is back down. Alright, so 6, at least in this instance, was the gatekeeper. In other words, he had fallen down in between the spools. And spools will do that to you. Ooh, I just lost. I think I might have just overset somebody. Let me check 6. Okay, I'm getting counter rotation on 1 again. And I got another click. 6 is down again. Okay, got a good false set going. 3, counter rotation. So Tyler's got some spools in here. Okay, counter rotation, and now I got a click, but I've lost my false set. I'm going to go to the back and check 6. And I just got my false set back. So 6 definitely acting as a gatekeeper on this one. 2, counter rotation. 3, counter rotation. And I've lost that false set. I'm going to check 6. And he is back down. All right. Tyler, I don't know if you designed it that way, but that's the way it's working out. Okay, that was 4. Another spool, I believe. Okay, 5. Counter rotation. Wow, deep. Very deep. Check 6. He's good. 2, counter rotation. So another spool. Check 6. If I can get on him, there we go. Alright, got that false set back. Okay, there's some more counter rotation on 3. Haven't we been here before? I must have messed up on 6. Okay, I got 6 again, and we still have our deep fault set, and thought I just touched something there that gave us a little bit of counter rotation. There it is, 4. Okay, 3 again, counter rotation, and there we go, we got an open. Might not look like it, but the actuator's caught on the back of the vise. There we go. All right, let me back out here. Let's see what Tyler's put inside of here. What kind of alien tech has he hijacked? I do have a key. I'm going to go ahead and lock this up. Take a look at the key. It says on it, I don't know if you can see through that tape, but it says to, let me see if I can get that tape off there. Come off. There we go. 2, 4, 2, 3, 3. You know, that might be right. That might actually be right. Yep, works beautifully. All right, let's go ahead and take the tailpiece off and see what Tyler's got in here. That wasn't very tight. Okay. Split. All right, Tyler, I know you said be careful, but I don't know exactly what you mean. Let's try it this way. All right. I don't see anything unusual here. I'm seeing maybe some threads in number 6, but let's go ahead and dump them and take a look. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of threads in there now that I've taken that key out of it. All right, that is a homemade pin. Another homemade pin. Another homemade pin. All these are handmade pins, guys. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 are threaded. The only one that is not threaded is number 3. And I'm trying to see if there's any kind of counter milling in there, and I don't see it. Looks like a standard, yeah, just a standard chamber for number 3. All the rest are threaded though. All right, let's take a look upstairs. Tweezers. All right, wow. Somebody put some work in that thing. Beautiful. Another beautiful pin, very deep spool, really nice work. This next one, wow, Tyler, you really outdid yourself here. Somebody's got a brand new Dremel tool with a sharp file, I can see that. And number 4, oops, also very nice. Nice sharp edges. Grab right into those serrations and threads that you put in there. Number 5, I don't know if you can see that, it just barely popped above the shear line, and that would give variation in the tension. Another homemade one, nice sharp edges. And the last one, let me get that spring out of there. Out of the way. And the last one, whoa! Where did he go? Oh. Whew, what a powerful spring. And another one of these very nicely executed, I don't know, spool serrated. Very nice. I'm trying to take a look at this last one. Let me put this guy down. Let's take a look at the Bible first. And we got some stuck springs. Got a very long, we had a doubled spring here. That would explain that thing launching across the lock lab. And threading. You know, I don't know how you did that, Tyler. This chamber number 1, oops, it looks like there's no threading, but when you turn it to the side, you can see threads only on one side. The other side has no threads. I don't know how you did that. All of these are the same. Chamber number 3, same deal. Threads on the left side, but not on the right. All of these are the same. Threading only on one side. I don't know, Tyler, how you did that. That's really interesting, but that's what we got. Okay, let's take a look at the pins. Get that off there so it doesn't fall off. I want you guys to take a look at these pins. He really did a good job. All right, there were 6. The bottom all handmade pins. None of them really standard, but these 2 with serrations would have kept the cylinder from flopping around, so we didn't really need a standard. This also, with the groove in the center, probably would have kept it from flopping around, so those acted as standard to keep the core from flopping. On top is where it really gets interesting. We start to see some handmade. We have 2 of these things. I really don't know what those are called. Very interesting. With all the serrations inside of there, I can see how that would be really effective. Same with this guy. Really sharp edges. And the rest, just a spool, but with very, very deep spools. So Tyler, you were right. You had some alien technology inside of here. I have to face my fears, no doubt about it, guy. Anyway, I appreciate your time putting this together. Great lock. I didn't need to lift this. That's just out of curiosity, let's lift it. Probably says don't cut it or something like that. Okay, spools, serrated, and threading. Okay, cool. That's exactly what we found. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it. Everybody else, stay safe, stay legal.